Good evening, everybody. We are here at Silver Dollar City. You can see all the lights behind me. The parade is getting ready to start here at the other end of the park. I'm going to be coming by here in probably about 10-15 minutes. I am surrounded by families. I've got one little pocket here that's quiet, but there's kids all over trying to find a nice place to sit. And there was one little boy over there was singing songs about poop and all sorts of stuff. So lots of fun stuff going on. But thought it would be fun to sign in here to give you a little look at the lights, maybe a glimpse of the parade. It's a pretty solid wall of people over there, so that's going to be a little tough to get in. But do want to say Happy Hanukkah. Tonight is the very first night of Hanukkah, so we'll actually be going home and lighting the first candle on our Hanukkah later on this evening. Once I get there, you're supposed to do it at sunset. We'll be a little late today, but and then we've got a week till Christmas. You're all done with your shopping. So day here has been busy. It is I missed getting into the saloon show I tried to get into because it was just too full. So it's good to see the crowds coming out. Lots of kids playing in the gardens inside the fence. But a good day out here. A little chilly. Don't know what this next week is going to be like because we've got storm. Well, not really storm. A cold front coming in with a little bit of snow and stuff early tomorrow morning, and then our temperatures are supposed to be topping out at like 20 degrees for the highs. And Christmas Eve, they're actually saying that we may be down around 0. So yeah, it's going to be real fun coming up weather-wise. And when it's that cold, the park usually isn't real busy because they can't run the rides. It's too cold for them. So it makes it a little tough for everybody. But we're doing good. My wife and daughter are actually at home, staying warm. They decided not to join me out here. So it's called a man rower. I'm almost afraid to find out what a man rower is. I don't know. So I know about the Hanukkah, unless you're talking about the menorah, which Hanukkah is the Hanukkah version of the menorah. The other menorah is the one that they use in the temple. So, but hope you all are having a good time. What I was thinking I might do here, since everybody is lined up for the parade, I don't think it's too crowded in the lights. So I was thinking maybe kind of grabbing the camera and walking you through that and letting you see what it's like inside the lights. And hopefully that could be a lot of fun. I have said hi to several people out here, a couple of entertainers, a couple people who are on the train crew and stuff. I'm reaching over and grabbing my bag here so I don't leave it behind. I've been doing a little bit of B-roll shooting and stuff like that. So let's go take a look at the lights that you can kind of see behind me here and see if we can't show you everything. So hold on just a second here. A little bit of bumping while I adjust my grip. And hey, check it out. All right, there we go. That's a little bit better so I can actually grip it. But yeah, we'll take you down in here, and the lights here at Christmas are amazing. So let me show you Christmas in Midtown. And there you go. And it goes from where I was sitting. So this is one entrance. It's actually the entrance tunnel in here. And then as you walk into the entrance, you can see everything in here is lit. There are trees up in the air. You can hear the music. And it is just crazy how many lights. I believe that there is close to 7 million lights this year. So all sorts of, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So we're sitting down here, you can see the reindeer there. It's fun because there were some people who were quite insistent that the Osborne lights that used to be at Disney were here, and it's not these. Wonder if you can see the SDC lights from the ISS. I don't know about that, but I know that if you fly over the park, you can see them. So, but kind of move up here. So I've just barely begun to cover the lights. Okay. So where I was at, you can see the entrance tunnel there now. So I walked over a little bit, and let me start to swing around again and just give you an idea. They keep going and going and going. There is all sorts of them here. More reindeer. So it is just really beautiful. Ooh, started to lose my phone there. Don't want the phone to come out of the clip. That would be bad. But absolutely love what they have done. Honestly, I like this better than the Osborne lights. Parts of it were inspired by that, but again, you can kind of see it is just absolutely gorgeous. But it's not just this part of the park. So I'm going to walk down here a little bit. I'm going past Grandfather's Mansion now. The big tree is up the hill. But I'm going to come down here and hook a left and see if I can't show you some of the rest of the park too. Let's see, dodging pictures and other people. So let me see what I can do here. Yes, Silver Dollar City is amazing with the lights. So the square is up that direction. So that's actually the stairs going up towards the entrance. But we're going to come down this direction and let you kind of see a little bit of the rest of the park. This is the biggest display of the lights. But the only reason it looks slow is because everybody is lined up to watch the parade. That's why I'm sneaking through here now. All along the parade route, it is packed. About 4 or 5 deep. There's no way I can get in to see the parade. It's just too many people. So that's why it doesn't look busy. So and the one thing you learn with parks is when it's parade time, that's a good time to go catch all the other stuff because everybody's crowding the parade route. But even then, okay, let me swing you around. So now we're kind of at the bottom of the hill. And again, you can see just all the different lights. I got people ducking around me here. No, I'm not filming you. So swing sound. This direction behind me now is on the way to the train. So even though the train is running, wonder if the depot is decorated. I can actually head down that way in just a minute. It absolutely is. Let's see. Big tree. You mean Tarzan and Disneyland was relocated? Yeah, something like that. Okay. So let me come down here. And I'm going to hit the... there's a big spiral bridge here. And from it, you can get a nice little look at some of the rest of the park and some of the stuff that's around. Okay. All right. So let me come over here. And what is behind me now, there you go, that is Christmas in Midtown. That's kind of where I was walking. So you get a little idea. There's a big water clock behind me as well. And then if I swing around, those lights there head down to $50 Holler. And you can kind of see through those lights, that red and green right there, that is the train station. So, yep, it is definitely all lit up. And then when you see the rest of the park, that's the rest of the park. That just, the whole place is lit up. So the big lights are behind us. There's everything else. So you can hit down the hill. The Opera House is down there, Powder Keg, the Lumber Camp, and everything else. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And thank you so much, Jack. Merry Christmas to you, too. It's a wonderful blessing. I appreciate it. So let me come back up, and I'll kind of walk you down where the train station is and let you see that. Grandpa's actually down there telling the Christmas story right now. But again, regular part of park right there behind me. And Christmas in Midtown there. So lots and lots of lights. But let me see if I can take you down to the train station. There's also another look down towards Fireman Landing that way. And you can see even more there. It's just gorgeous. And then that way I'm kind of hoping to bypass the parade. The parade is nice. It's a lot of fun. Wow, that's a cool effect when you walk. I got guys smiling and laughing at me here. But it is a neat parade. It really is. It's not a huge one. It's not Disney style. So if you're expecting a Disney parade, you're not going to get that here. But it is a very nice, I don't know if quaint's the right word. It is, well, there's lots of stuff in it. So Let's see here. Looks like I'm time traveling. Yeah. So I'm going to go through a blue tunnel now. So this will be fun again because, yeah, that was a definitely cool effect. It's like we could like totally do this as a background on pictures and just that's cool. All right, so let me come down to $50 Holler and show you there. Let's see. Yeah, blue tunnel time. My family is like messaging away. Oh, look, it's time for Dad to stream. Let's like pop all sorts of messages. So let me come down here to the square. I can hear the parade going by up there. So normally, this part of the park is just packed. And sadly, it's not this year. So here is our train depot. There you go. Which, no train. Ah, so sad. But this was kind of my home at Christmas. So you've got the depot behind me there with our trees. The flooded mine is right there, also all lit up. And then a couple of the stores. So this normally has switchback set up, 3 to 4 rows of people. It is packed. And yeah, even the snack bar is closed up. So sad. But swing around here, give you another look. So at the trees, and there's our depot. I do love the look of the depot. And it looks like the parade may have just finished ahead of me, so we can kind of walk up this direction against the crowd. I'm going to kind of let it clear out a little bit, and then I'll let you see some of that up there. Bobcat, you messy, lit up now. Yeah, probably. But yeah, the parade is really a cute parade. I do like it. It's neat to see Rudolph and everything. It's not huge floats, but it's nice floats. If you have a moderate-sized community parade, it's something like that. It is very well lit. They've got dancers and actors in it, and it's a lot of fun. All right, let me see what I can show you up here. And what you can't see is, all right, so somebody was saying, is it slow? Well, here. There, not quite so slow now. Yeah, that's where everybody was. They were all up at the parade, and oh my goodness. Okay, so this isn't going to happen real well. Let me just show you if you can see it. That is solid packed people, all trying to walk through. It's just crazy packed there. So warp lights, and let's see, I like the warp lights. Cool. Yeah, I do. I almost got to go back and film that. And how lit up is the cave? They do put a tree in the cave, but they don't really do anything different in the cave for Christmas. So you can tell it's Christmas, but not by a whole lot. Let's see, how cold is it supposed to be the day after Christmas? I think it's supposed to hit like 36 for the high on the 26th, but it's going to be cold. Christmas Eve, it's supposed to be like a -1 or 0 to start the day. Definitely cold. Is the holiday gift shop near Tater Twist crowded? Well, let's put it this way. I have to fight through that to get to it, and that's not going to happen at the moment. And yeah, unfortunately, there really isn't any other way around, so I got to wait till the parade crowd gets out of the way. It's too cold for any rides to run. There are a couple rides running today. Today will basically be the last day for a week because then the temperature is going to drop, and it's going to be. I think the highs are supposed to be in the 20s the next several days. So yeah, there's not going to be rides the next few days. So, but today I do know they had some running today. I don't think they do now because it has dropped now. Shovelman's looking forward to being here Thursday. There won't be any rides Thursday. It's good. It's supposed to snow, and it's going to be cold. It will definitely be cold. So my wife initially said, hey, let's go Thursday. And I showed her the weather report, and she went, hey, let's stay home instead. So, and I'm still kind of watching all that traffic there to see if it's going to clear out, and then I'll try to walk down, see if I can show you the shop. But yeah, right now it's still not going to happen. So if it's really cold when you see snowflakes coming, it's not far off. It will be like that after Thursday. Yeah. Do I miss working the train? Yes and no. I absolutely love my time on the train. I wouldn't mind doing a guest spot here and there, but I wouldn't want to do it again and be out in this all day or dealing with the crowds and the crazy people. So there are definitely some things I like. I like the fun we had. We had an amazing time out there, but no, I don't mind not doing it again. I definitely enjoy the job I'm doing now. So yes and no. I definitely do miss it. I did talk to a couple people, though. The train won't open this year. They're waiting on a number of things. I don't know what I can disclose, so I won't disclose anything, but it definitely won't open this year. They're hoping for spring, but we will see what happens. Do I recommend going on the train? Well, duh. Absolutely. If it's running, yes, absolutely go on the train. Love the train. I wouldn't have spent 3 years on it if I didn't. So yes, the train is, I tell people, if you come to Silver Dollar City, there are a few things that you must do. The train is one, Fire in the Hole. Next year will be the last year for that. The Flooded Mine, and then if you can, the cave. Definitely want to try and get that. So I know you said riots, but is there ever a time they close the park entirely due to how cold? It depends. The one time I know they closed the park was due to snowfall, and they had about a foot of snow throughout the park. But generally, no. They'll open. So yeah, even though we've got one day this next week where the temperature, the high is supposed to be 8 or 10, they'll be open that day. Won't be any rides, but the shops will be open. The shows will be going as long as they're not outside. So yep, they'll still be open. How high does the temperature need to be for the rides to operate? Depends upon the ride. Some of the coasters have to close down at 40 degrees. Some can run at 36. Some will shut down at 32. So it depends upon the ride. But once you hit below 30, I think there's one coaster that can run at 28. And other than that, pretty much everything else has shut down because the grease and the bearings thickens up where it can't run smoothly. The oil thickens up. The hydraulic fluid thickens up. So you need those to be able to flow enough for the ride to be able to run. And if it's too cold, it doesn't do that. So I'm going to try and make it 30th or 31st to go during the cold. I don't believe they're open on the 31st this year. They've done New Year's Eve in the past, but not this year. So don't plan on that one. But so I've got people staring at me. Oh, you want me to move? Here, I'll get out of your way. Just wave. They're wanting to get a picture. And I'm kind of going, okay. But yeah, no New Year's Eve, no New Year's Day this time. So let's see. Have I had any of the holiday food this year? No, actually, the lines have just been too long. So I may see. Do they sell funnel cakes? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. In fact, here, swing around a little bit and kind of show you the road up that way. And okay, just past the red building up there, that's where the funnel cake booth is. Let me see if I can kind of take you down. I'm going to fight the crowds here. Swing around. There's a big opening, so let's see if we can do this and make it work. And let's see. The big cookie is my favorite for this time of year. See, I'm a walking taco person, but the crowds up there were too huge, so I will probably grab a walking taco on my way out. I love the walking tacos. All right, so we are coming by Time Traveler. And over on the left is a bunch of the food. Will Fire in the Hole be open for 2023? Yes. Yeah, Fire in the Hole should be open next year. They are way behind the construction of the new one. So that's going to be at least 24 for the new one. So yeah, Fire in the Hole is, let's see here. Love the train. Too bad they got rid of the shirt. They have a new shirt every year for the train. So let's see. So Time Traveler, not open, but you can see all the red and green lights. And let me get myself out of the way. Trying to do this. There you go. There's Time Traveler. So, but if anybody doesn't know what a walking taco is, it's a bag of nacho cheese Doritos, and then they add taco meat, lettuce, tomato, salsa, cheese. They're great. So, for now though, you just get a walking video. All right. So you remember, this is no longer the center of the lights. This is the area where the road splits, and you can see again lights everywhere. One direction goes to the Grand Expo, the other one goes down to the southern part of the park where Fireman's Landing is. So snow gets cold, but it's fire in the hole close because it's too cold. Sometimes, yes, it is rare, but if it gets down into the 20s, the problem with fire in the hole is it actually uses the water part at the end as a braking system. And if the water starts to freeze, that causes issues. So if they're concerned about the water freezing, then fire in the hole closes. So yes, fire in the hole can close. Flooded mine can generally stay open because the water is flowing, but even that, when it's down single digits, that'll probably close it. So what were the fries called that you recommended to me and Rhonda that one year? Probably the loaded, I'm guessing it was the loaded fried potatoes, they're almost like potato chips and they're loaded up. And they are amazing, absolutely amazing. They're down at Lumber Camp. So let's see here, I'm hearing other people trying to figure out which way to go. But that gives you a little bit of a look at the lights here at Silver Dollar City and just how beautiful it is, because literally it's the whole entire park. I'm nowhere near Midtown now, and you can see there's still lights all over the place. So Time Nerd mentions lumberjack kettle chips. I think that's where those loaded chips are talking about. So what do the Bowling Boys do in the winter? They take cover. They let Grandpa take over, and they go hide. So do they decorate the inside of Grandfather's Mansion? They actually do close Grandfather's Mansion because of the cold. Flooded Mine does have some decorations in it. The prisoners tend to wear red and white stripes instead of the black and white. So they do add some decorations and stuff like that. A lot of the rides will add some different decorations in them for Christmas. Any craft demonstrations happening today? I am sure they probably were earlier. It's late enough now that a lot of the craftsmen have probably shut down for the day. But yes, normally they still have the glass blowers and the pottery and some other stuff. Although they're winding it down this time of year because they're getting ready to close up in 2 weeks for 2.5 months. But the pottery shop, in fact, is right there. So make sure I'm pointing in the right direction. Yeah, it's the green one back there. So, but there's a little look at Silver Dollar City at Christmas. Hope you enjoy it. There's something else you want me to show you? Here, let me walk down towards Fireman's Landing. We can come do that. Am I going to see any of the shows this trip? I just missed seeing the saloon show. I mean, just missed. I will probably come back with my wife when it's a little warmer, and we'll try and catch Dickens there. So we do like to catch a lot of the shows. So let's see here. Some of Silver Dollar City, you are very welcome. I'm having fun. This is always fun. Have I ever been to Table Rock Lake after work of the train? I have been down to Table Rock Lake a lot of times, but I don't usually go down right after working. So let's see here. Okay, here, let's do this. This is going to be crowded. This is the Jingle Bell Junction. This is the Frisco barn where they got a lot of the shopping. And lots of people. So I will let you all, I'll come in here and then I'll kind of pan around. Yeah. All right. So this is the Frisco barn. And you can kind of see there is all sorts of stuff in here. So lots of shopping for everybody. All that beeping, I know that was somebody backing up in their scooter, which is not a good thing to do when it's this busy. So, but yes. Let's see. Just got on. Not already discussed. Any updates on the train? No. It will not open this year. They're hoping for spring. I do have there's some other things I do know, but Basically, they're waiting on the report to be released and some other stuff to happen. So, but no train this year. They're doing Grandpa out over by Tom and Huck's River Blast, which is interesting. And let's see here. Waiting on traffic. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's head down to Fireman's Landing. Yeah, so I'll take a look down there, and then I'll come back up to Grand Expo because traffic the other direction is happening. So why have I not eaten? Well, let's see. This is the line for popcorn. And let's see. We're still at the line for popcorn. We are still at the line for popcorn. And there's the end of the line for popcorn. Yeah, lots of people. Let's see. Did they change Grandpa's spiel much to the venue and format? No. They actually didn't change it at all. They have one of the train guys actually come down and does the little spiel that they would do if they were on the train right before they pull in, except he's standing there next to Grandpa. And then Grandpa starts right in. It's exactly the same. I was kind of like, y'all couldn't have taken like a couple seconds to change that? It was kind of weird, honestly. So let's see. One of the theaters there, that has the singing tree show. So is the show Home for Christmas good? I have not seen it yet this year, so I have no idea. I would imagine so. There you go. A little bit better look at the tree in there. That's the kids show. And then this is and I got people here. I'm trying to duck around. Yeah, there we go. One of the nativity scenes. Trying to swing this thing around so it works is interesting when you're doing it because you have to do everything not just mirrored but reverse mirror, and it's weird. Okay. All right, so I got a wonderful spot here where I can really show you kind of the rest of the park. So let me do this way first. So big green building, pottery shop. And then this is the old water boggin stand that is still there that they hang lights on. And then those lights there, that is Grand Expo. So you can see it is all lit up. And then if I swing down this way, there is Fireman's Landing. All sorts of stuff. Craig's saying break out the Whirly Pop. Awesome. I love my Whirly Pop. I've about worn my Whirly Pop out. I'm about time for me to get a new one. So, but so there's a good look at Silver Dollar City's lights and all the stuff here. Trying not to drop my phone as I change. So I hope you enjoyed that. Any other questions here real quick? My family's still messaging me like crazy, so I got to find out what's happening there pretty soon. But yeah, Silver Dollar City here at Christmas is amazing. Honestly, the most lit park in America. I am utterly convinced. Fantastic shows, fantastic entertainment. So, Vicky, you were here on Friday and you didn't let me know? Shame on you. And Forgiven was playing tonight at the Playhouse as well. I happened to pass by and heard them there. So, but I hope you enjoyed this little look at Silver Dollar City and all the people and all the lights and everything. I'm going to go see if the line for Walking Taco is reasonable. Otherwise, I will probably be heading home because I got a long day of work tomorrow. So thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, come out and check out Silver Dollar City at Christmas. Definitely worth making the plans to come out. So thank you, everybody. I got to pull my glove off so I can do this right. Whew. Yeah, it's cold. So, have a great night. Thanks, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.